What's up, everybody? This is Ninja Burrito with another S++ guide for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound hard mode. This time we're doing level 3-4. At least I think it's 3-4. We'll double check. Your parameters on this one are 10 minutes, 240 kills, and a 50 hit combo while collecting everything. This screenshot is S+, but we're going to show you S++ in just a moment. So let's delete this silly little screenshot. Bingo, bango, eat the mango. Let's take a look at talismans and equipment. So for this one, we did unworthy and scarcity, so no healing on the map. And to compensate for that, we're going to stick with the healing fountain. And I actually used the Kusarigama here, but you might find better luck with the Seeking Tessin. But for me personally, I used Kusarigama and it did me well. So let's actually get into the footage. It's a 10-minute run, so it is a little bit of a longer run. And I think this is 11 minutes of footage. Hopefully there's not like an unnecessary death in here. Let's just check around the 1 minute mark real quick, just to make sure we don't spend too much time being silly little geese. But it is possible that there is a death in here. So we're just gonna make sure really quickly, and it looks like there is not, so we're good to go. Let's break into it. Grab this hypercharge, proceed as you normally would. Time is of the essence. I know 10 minutes sounds like you have all this time in the world, but it is pretty tight because the boss takes a while to kill, unless you get better at killing him than I am. So we are going to save you some run, or some time, but you can skip this guy, get a few kills here. The thing that is easy about this mission is getting the 240 kills and the 50 hit combo. What's hard is the timer. So we're gonna run through this Komori section and just try to be efficient, nothing too crazy here. We're gonna do some roll attacks. That's about as fancy as it gets. But yes, I'm gonna try to save you some time. I think we're gonna save about 40 seconds on this run, which is quite a bit. So you can do with whatever, do with what you wish of those 40 seconds. But we're gonna kill this guy. Yeah, I'm obviously tired from running this a lot. It is what it is. You can bounce off this guy to save time. And then I don't even worry about killing those enemies because enemy kills is not a problem. What is a problem is time. Of course, getting hit. I don't know if you know this about this game, but every time you get hit, you go into that like frame lock where you're like getting knocked back. That costs you time. Every time you get hit, that is a time loss. So that's something that we try not to worry about too much because it's not that tight of a timer, but it's something that if you're struggling, just get hit less is a good place to start. So you don't want to go too aggressive here on the spikes. Stay in the middle and bounce off all these guys because they do give you free kills, and we are building our 50 kill combo at this point for the past 34 kills. I just play it safe here and kunai that guy. You don't have to. You can play it better, but I just don't like to risk making a mistake. And then we're gonna kill this guy and lunge with the hypercharge. I'm just picking up kills, working our way to 50, as one does. Just play this very patiently, and then watch out for the spikes on the ceiling there. It gets you sometimes. Jump over that blade, kill those dudes, kill that dude while jumping. Almost there. Wait for this guy. Don't get hit by him. Like, I don't know why I did that, but I'm almost dead and it doesn't matter, so you're gonna do this much cleaner, I'm sure. Lunge here for your 3 lunge kills, and then we're gonna die on purpose to this enemy after we get the skull, because we want a full heal. We'll respawn at the checkpoint we just grabbed, and then we're gonna do this part. We use our ranged hypercharge. Don't jump into the spike. I honestly hate the bronze spikes in this game. They drive me crazy. And now I'm just trying to pick up some kills. You don't have to kill this many, but it does allow me to kill fewer enemies at the end of the level. So it's up to you what you want to do. I just pick up around 22 to 26 there, just to avoid needing to do anything at the end of the level. I can just skip everyone. And my HP's a little low, but I don't yet want to heal, so I'm trying to play this a little bit carefully. Hold that guy, and then I'm going to smite him, and then here we go. I actually think I mess up here and I do die, and we still beat the level really fast, but maybe I don't. I'm pretty sure that I do. We'll see. Kunai that guy. Watch out for these things, they get you. Kill this guy, and then get that hypercharge for the safest route possible. You can climb up here, do that. Just be careful. His range is just ridiculous, man. His range is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to be extra careful here not to hit the spikes, but there is an enemy that drives me crazy. It's this guy. He always hits me. You kunai him and you move on with life. We have a sliver of health. Am I gonna get hit? I don't know. I actually don't think I am. Nice. Remember, you can heal here. I'm looking at the time around 3:30. That's okay. And then you can skip enemies, remember, so it's not super anal right now. I want to skip these guys because I can afford to. I always make sure to kill this guy by rolling through him. You just gotta watch out for the fireball and that black sprite that always gets me. Like I said, you don't have to be perfect to get S++, but some other levels are really hard. This one's a little bit more lax. We can take a lot of damage because we can use the healing fountain, so things are alright. This is truly not my best run of this, but that's alright. We are gonna make it. Make sure you kill all these guys, and now we have to get a scarab. On the scarab, it can be tight, so make sure you get as much right distance as possible before that last guillotine so that you can actually hit it. You can get stuck there and it'll ruin your whole run. It's not a fun time. On the Komori section, you want to be quick. Kunai, and then guillotine, and then kunai. Jump kunai for that kill. If you're not quick, it'll hit his ball and you'll get stuck, but just keep trying. It's not easy to do. Blaze through this part. Kills don't matter, remember. We are just going ham. To go. Be careful on dying in these sections. It is very, very punishing. We want to avoid dying until we die on purpose, which we will do multiple times. Jumping over that guy is very effective there, but I messed up the last part of it. Properly hypercharge chain these guys. For the free kills. Drop to the left here so you don't jump into that guy and you can kill him. And then we will be moving forward. It's right, then left, then right. This guy's annoying. But he's dead now, so nobody cares. Kunai this guy. And then this skull will come to you, don't worry about it, but we're going to heal right in the middle here. And just let the enemies come to us for the free healing. You can lunge that for the double kill, just chill out, grab this hypercharge, and then the next one. And then kunai the button on the top and drop down. Now this part, you want some experience with this part. I skipped that guy early kunai and then come back for the hypercharge there. It just saves time. Jump slash this guy and then you can guillotine or jump slash that guy's. Jump up here, get that hypercharge, get this hypercharge, skip this guy. Usually he's not so on point there, but I took too long to kill the other two. You can use kunais to get this and then refresh your key. Oh my god, I am struggling this match, but it's okay. Get this, hypercharge him. We're moving. We just got our RAGEBOUND arts back. Guillotine that guy, be patient about it. And again, we're saving time on this run. Oh, so it's like you're gonna have time, right? You're gonna have time. But on this part, I want you to pay close attention to it. Check this out. When you guillotine off this guy, right, and you kill this guy, this part will get you stuck. You'll burn all your ki. You'll be upset, especially if you didn't hypercharge the last enemy and you had to burn a bunch of ki to kill him. So this is what you do. You come up here. As soon as he's on screen, you're going to kunai from up here. Then you're going to guillotine the skull. And then when you land, you're going to kunai. Just a standing kunai hypercharge. It'll kill them both at the same time. This guy you don't have to kill. Roll past him. Come back and grab your scroll. Bada bing. And then keep going. Skip this cutscene. And we're going to rush this. So jump on the ceiling. Grab that. And we are going full speed ahead, Captain. Let's go. Holding right and pressing A. Holding right and pressing A. There we go. Come on in here. That guy always shields, so I low kunai, back kunai, jump up kunai, low kunai. I messed that one up twice, which is really lame. But we're not going to worry too much about it. We get the kill there. We're going to get our key refresh, and then we're going to keep moving. I should have kunai'd early there, but I didn't. So we're making up for it as best we can. Don't have to kill everybody again. We're just going to check our kills at the end. We're at 232 right now. We only need to kill like 7 more enemies, and then the boss will count as the last kill here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So now, I'm going to kill this guy, because they're in the way. So that's 2 of our 7 kills. And then I'm just going to start skipping everybody. This guy doesn't normally shoot up straight like this. If he does, you can guillotine off the blade, but you have to know it's coming and know to do it. So that's all right. We're just about done with this level. Hang up here, don't fall. For the love of God, don't fall. You're gonna have to guillotine off this blade. That guy hits me, so I guillotine off of him, otherwise you can jump normally. And we're just gonna skip everyone. We need 5 kills. We're gonna get 4 before the boss. I'm gonna make a mistake here, but I'll show you how not to make a mistake. So we can skip all these dudes. Skip that guy, guillotine off that guy. Yeah, don't do that. The low HP that we have here is intentional, but do not die yet. You're gonna die on purpose soon, but don't die yet. We still need, what, 4 more kills? 3, 2. All right, we get this. Before you die here, kill some of these skulls. Make sure you get at least 239 kills before you die. Because I died early, it's actually now a pain in the ass, right? Because we literally missed 1 kill. I miscounted, right? So that's kind of annoying because now I have to go on this quest to find this dude. I'm like, can I hit this guy from here? No, I can't. It's like, okay, great. So there's my kill. Now I have to die because my HP is low and I need full HP for the boss. So now I'm just desperately trying to die. If I can afford all these mistakes in the level, I'm sure you're going to do better than I did and get your S++. But anyways, once you hit 239 kills or more, you have your 50 kill chain and you have died at this checkpoint. So you're at full HP, full key, and full rage-bound arts. You'll see that we are at 8 minutes and 2 seconds, which is really usually cutting it pretty tight because you don't know what's going to happen with this boss. He might do some attack patterns that take longer sometimes, and sometimes he might have shorter attack patterns. You might get good hyperchargers, or you might not. Because of all of that, this fight can take a varying amount of time until you get really, really good at it. So you want to have as much time as possible. We have a full 2 minutes here to beat the level. But here's the kicker. After we kill the boss, there's a cutscene that you can't skip. It's going to take time. And if you try to skip it, you'll bug out the level, at least at the time of recording, and have to do everything over. So you want to be careful and cognizant of that. That means we really don't have 2 minutes to kill the boss. We probably have about 2 minutes or 1 minute and 50 seconds or 1 minute and 45 seconds, something like that. But that's a good benchmark for most bosses. If you have that much time, I'm sure you're going to get it done. So how do we deal with this guy? He is a huge pain in the ass. So he always starts with a jump. I hit him with the Kusarigama. We have not used it really at all in this level. So again, maybe the guiding testing will be better for you, especially because some of his hypercharges will be stuck into the wall, and that might make it easier to get them. But I'm going to run under him, do some attacks, some Kusarigama action. I make a mistake of trying to go for this, but I'm not good enough, so I roll out of the way at the last second. And again, just staying under him, away from him. I try to get that hypercharge and I'm successful. And the way I do that is that there is a slash glitch in the game where if you do a standing attack, it is slower than attack, crouch, uncrouch attack, crouch attack. If you spam crouch and attack at the same time, it is faster. And so I did that here to pick up that hypercharge. We can watch it again just in case you are interested. I don't do a great job at it, but it does help because your second slash has a little bit of a delay to it, and this makes it so that you do first slash. It just helps a little bit. So anyways, we are throwing Kusarigamas, but here's the thing, you don't want to always be throwing Kusarigamas in case you need them to pick up a free hypercharge. And once he does his first roar around, I don't know, 75% to 65% HP, he'll now add a new attack combo where he charges across the arena, and when he gets over there, he does a backhanded smack, so that if you try to be cheeky, he's going to punish you. So you bounce, you'll wait for him to smack, and then you can attack. But now we have a problem of he does the smash, which means in front of him is not safe. He's got rocks falling, so here's not safe, here's not safe. So really, you need to be standing right here. for that smash. So you go in, you attack him once, twice, you roll away is probably the way to do it. But things get crazy, and of course, where's the hypercharge? All the way up on the wall, and we get hit by the projectile. It's just one of those pain in the ass fights, but when I see this, I need to get under him. I should not be jebaited by this hypercharge. And that's exactly what I do. Nice. Good job, me. So again, the backhand, the Kusarigama. Remember that we're saving our Ragebound arts for right now. We're going to jump over the charge, and he's going to leave. Don't get jebaited. When he does his leap charge, like his leaving charge, it looks like he's just going to jump, or it also kind of looks like, but it's not really the same, the pre-animation for him charging across the arena. If you jump on top of him there and he goes up, you just get hit like twice. It's really bad. Don't let it happen. So here's a good example. He throws random projectiles. Where they land, nobody knows, but we got one right next to us, and we didn't burn all our ki, so we had enough to get a hypercharge. We're going to use that. On that attack, though, when he lands, let's look at that one more time just so we can talk about it. See these crystal shards shoot out from him? So the idea is to be standing to the right and jump over them, or you can be on the wall and jump over them. But if you're on the wall, just know that they go up the wall as well and will find you and hurt you. They'll take away everything you've ever cared about. So try not to be on the wall for too long. Get the hypercharge. And now this is our opportunity. I'm at half health. Not really ideal. I would want to use my heal when I'm lower on HP. But this, I don't know when the next time I'm going to get to hypercharge is. So I take a little bit of a gamble of the dice and I say, I'm going to play well for the last 45% of his HP. I'm going to use my healing ability now and just try to get as much damage in as possible. So that's what we do. He hits me, but I don't care because I'm in the heal. I tried to get that hypercharge and failed, which is so sad. Suddenly the play is getting sloppy, but we have room for some Kusarigamas here. Extra damage. I'm just trying to whittle him down because right now what I'm thinking in my head is I have enough HP for manual hypercharges. And remember, the challenges in this level, we don't really have to worry about any of them. We get all our collectibles, we kill 30 of the certain enemy type, yada yada yada. But the one actual difficult challenge here is we have to kill this guy with a hypercharge, and that's what ruins your run sometimes, is you don't have enough HP to manual hypercharge, or he doesn't give you a good hypercharge. It makes it pretty difficult. So the best, most reliable method here is to have a manual hypercharge for the killing blow, and that requires you to bring some hit points, so be careful. So as you can see, that's a really tricky one to get to. And of course, he threw the other one on the wall as well because he's a total jerk. So that's all right. I jump over that, get some damage in. And this is pretty lucky. He gives us, not only does he have a large punish window after that attack, he then gives us a second one back to back. We're going to dodge. And the other thing that can go wrong here is when he's low on HP and you're waiting for a hypercharge, you might kill him on accident with guillotine boost. This has happened to me. All of these terrible things that can go wrong have happened to me. So they'll probably happen to you too. Just know that if you don't have enough HP for a manual hypercharge, life sucks. I'm going to do a hypercharge here, but honestly, see this little emblazoned like end of the HP bar? It starts about here. This is about the area you want to kill him with hypercharge, just so you have a better benchmark. I was kind of guessing, and it made it so I had to do it twice. It would really suck if you only had enough HP for one and you didn't get the kill. So just use this as your benchmark. You can see actually his HP is pretty much at the thing, so maybe a little bit more. There's like a notch here, there's a notch here. Around the second notch will kill him. But I just do it again, and we're done. Don't spam the start button at this point. You'll break the level. Just wait for them to start talking, then press it once, press it again, and then wait. And then at this point, I'm just spamming the start button. Spam, 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 spam. Spam that start button, and then you're done. So not quite 40 seconds, but, 38 seconds saved. That's right, kill 3 enemies with a lunge attack, kill a boss with a hypercharge, and kill 30 of those samurai ghost dudes. We got all the collectibles, we got everything we were looking for. So that is your S++ for 3-4. Much easier than 3-2, much easier than 3-3. We are just enjoying 3-4 because I really suspect 3-5 is going to be an absolute nightmare. But until then, this is Ninja Burrito. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.